Okay, now I'm going to take question number 31, and it is like this. We have to integrate 0 to pi by 2 sine of 2x into 10 inverse of sine x dx. Okay, now to integrate this, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to write this integral in more expanded form like this. The sine 2x can be written as 2 sine x into cos x into 10 inverse of sine x dx. Okay. Now I'm going to substitute sine x as equal to t. Okay, there I'm going to get here cos x dx is equal to dt. Okay, now limits are going to change, and we are going to take, for the upper limit, to calculate upper limit, I'm going to take x is equal to pi by 2. On taking x is equal to pi by 2, I get sine of pi by 2 is equal to t, or t is equal to 1. Therefore upper limit is equal to 1. When x is equal to 0, sine of 0 is equal to t, or t is equal to 0. This is as lower limit. Okay, so now I'm going to perform the substitution by placing sine x is equal to t. So I'm going to get this as 2 10 inverse of t. The limits are going to change from 0 to 1, and for cos x dx I'm going to write dt. Okay. Okay, on applying the formula for integration by part and taking 10 inverse of t as the first function and t as the second function, I'm going to get 2 times 10 inverse of t into integration of t dt, limit 0 to 1, minus 2 times d upon dt of 10 inverse of t into integration of t dt. Okay, and the limit 0 to 1. Okay, here I'm going to obtain 10 inverse t. This is going to become t square upon 2. Okay, and the limits will be from 0 to 1. Minus 2 times 10 inverse of t is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x is 1 upon 1 plus t square upon 2, and whole integration from the limits 0 to 1. Okay. This 2 and 2 are going to cancel out. Here this 2 and this 2 are going to cancel out. I'm going to get t square 10 inverse of t from the limit 0 to 1 minus t square upon t square plus 1, limit 0 to 1 dt. Okay, next step what I'm going to do, I'm going to add 1 and subtract 1. Okay, and this on dividing t square plus 1 individually by these two terms, that is t square plus 1 upon t square plus 1 and minus 1, I'm going to get something like this: t square plus 1 upon t square plus 1 minus 1 upon t square plus 1. This will cancel out. This is going to give me 1. I'm going to obtain t square into 10 inverse of t from 0 to 1 minus integration of 1 minus integration of 1 plus t square or t square plus 1, both are one and the same thing, and limits 0 to 1. Okay. The integration of 1 will be equal to t. This will be equal to tan inverse of t. Okay, and the limits will be from 0 to 1. T square into tan inverse of t, and the limits will be from 0 to 1. Okay. On placing the upper limit, I am going to get for this term 1 square into tan inverse of 1 minus 0 times tan inverse of 0. Okay, minus, for the upper limit I am going to get 1 minus tan inverse of 1 minus 0 minus tan inverse of 0. Okay. So this is going to become pi by 4. This is going to become 0 minus 1 plus pi by 4, and all these terms are going to become 0. So my final answer would be pi by 2, pi by 4 plus pi by 4, pi by 2 minus 1. So this is my required answer.